start my recording first and then we can start. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, students, if there's any staff. Welcome to today's training session, and we will be doing the first of Taylor and Francis today. So I will just do this online again as usual, and we will go live on the library website. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and then I will reply to your question. I might not see your hand if I'm busy online, but please, you could stop me. You can just say, sorry, ma'am, I've got a question for you, and I will stop with what I'm doing and I will attend to your question. Okay, from here on, so I will start with the library website. I hope you can all see that on your side. I did confirm with one of the students that could see the library website. So if you cannot see that, please shout out to me and then we could see what is the problem, but you should be able to see the library website. Okay, so I think we can start. Let me just get to my screen here. Okay, as you all know, I'm sure you know this library website by now. If you have attended the training sessions, this is where I start usually. And then I always start with the PIN as well, because believe it or not, there are still students that doesn't have a library PIN, and we pick up problems with that. Okay, so I first want to start with that, and then I will move on to the Taylor and Francis platform, where we will do, where I will show you what you can do there and what you can find. So I think on the library website, if you scroll down, I'm sure most of you have heard this, so please bear with me. There are still students that doesn't have their PINs in order. So if you want to access or create a library PIN for yourself, we have instructions under how to. If you go there, click on that link, you will be able to, that is how to log in from off campus, that link. You will be able to get all the instructions on exactly how to do your library PIN yourself. If you should experience any problems, then you will contact us. You can contact me. I will leave my email address in the chat facility afterwards. And then when you create your library PIN, you will create it under My Library Record. So if you go there, for the people that have created their PINs already, you can also view your library record with your PIN if you put in your details here. Okay, so if you created your PIN already, you can fill in all the fields, okay, with your PIN and click on submit, and you will be able to see your library record with the books that you have outstanding on your record. For the people that have, if you still don't have a PIN, then you have to put in your surname first text box. Second text box, you put in S and your student number. I'm not going to go through everything. It's under the instructions. I'm just going quickly through on the first page, and then you click on submit. Should you encounter any problems, if there's a message popping up at the top of your screen, then you know you have to consult the library. Then there's a problem, something is not right. So then you need to, you can email me and I will forward your email to the staff member that will be able to sort that out for you. Okay, so that covers the library PIN. If you have any questions on that and you don't know, you can still email me. Okay, I want to go back to the library website, and then we will move here to online databases. So this is where you find all the online databases all together, grouped together. So if you click on online databases, you get A to Z or A to Z list at the top. and you will see they're all from A to Z, alphabetical order from A, starting at the top. And then if you click here on T, it should take you to that place where you can see Taylor and Francis online. It's right at the bottom, so it's quite far to scroll down. So it's much easier if you just click on T and you click here on Taylor and Francis. You will also see, if you click on the drop-down arrow, it also tells you what it actually covers. So it's social sciences, humanities, science, technology, medicine, but it also covers quite a big spectrum of other multidisciplinary information. So don't think, you can always try it out, you know, see what you find. I'll always say, just try and see, maybe there's something popping up. Okay, so to go to the platform, you need to click here on Taylor and Francis online. Okay, and here also very user-friendly platform. So there are two ways of searching. You can either use the basic search, which is on the left-hand side, or you can use the advanced search option, which is more, I would say, more for your postgrad students. That will be a good option to use. I will display both. I will explain both to you. We will first of all start off with the basic search. I'll just put global warming and click on search. Okay, now you get your results here at the top of the page, not necessarily all related. As you scroll down, you will see only here and there you see the green tick. Okay, so we have to change that. So we change it here under your filters on the left-hand side going down. So with your filters, you can actually filter only the content that we have access to. There's also only show open access, but that you don't want to use that option, because then it will not show the PDF, the full text articles. It will only show open access articles. So we want to include everything. So you select your first filter here, which will be your all content. And then there are more filters here, so you can use them if you want to do that. So under subject, you will find other subjects that might link up with your topic that you typed in at the top of your, or in your search box. Then published in, you can also see that, publication date. So here you can limit your dates. It is always a good idea, although there's a 2021 article here, but look at this 2009, that might be a little bit too old. So I would say 2011 to 2021 is a good option to have that 10-year span, so that you don't have too old articles. Okay, and then you apply that filter and it will update the results. It's taking a bit of time here. Want to see if my internet is connected. It is, but it's really slow. More filters here. If you want to modify your search, you can do it there at the bottom. Okay, so now it shows your search results. You have indicated here that you want your dates from 2011 to 2021, and you have indicated that you only want to see that you want to see all the full text access and also the open access. So that is what we asked for. Now you will see on the right hand side, you will see the ticks are all in green, and you will see this sign here is your open access. So that's all the open access articles going down. Both are accessible in the same way, and you can use both. So now to view your article, to get to the full text of the article, you can just simply click on the title. So you click on the title to open that, and then when you get to this page, you will see there's your details for your referencing. So you will be able to see that. There's also citations here. I just want to see what it actually shows here. I'm not sure which citation this is, so I will rather show you when you go to your and shows you all your references for this article. I would rather go to the reference styles on your library website. This is interesting, the references. You know that you can also find alternatives or more information if you look at the references of an article, especially if it's a good article and it covers a lot of the keywords or information that you were looking for. You can always use your references, and you can always, sorry, I just want to include someone here. Sorry, I just want to be okay, there we are. So your references is always good to also go and look at the references of an article, because you might see another article here or something else that you can use for your research. So don't leave that. You can always look at that. So for this article, you want to find your PDF, your full text. If we look at this, I just want to close this. No, man. Okay, I will go to the next one. I don't know where we close that, get it off the screen. In any case, let me click on PDF here. So this is where you would open your PDF, your full text article. And you will be able to see the full article in full text. Okay, so if we go back to our list here, I just want to get back to the original list. If you're on this page, you can also, there should be, go to the previous article. You will see it covers quite a lot of the article, a lot of detail, acknowledgements. So it gives you a lot. So you will be able to, if you go to the title, click on the title, you will be able to get actually quite a lot of information about the article without actually going to the full text of that article. Okay, so that was your open. This is the full text, PDF full text. This is your open access articles. So if you click on the title for this one, once again, you will see your abstract and your keywords. And this is where you can go to your next article or to your previous article. So if you go to next article, it will go to the next article from your original articles that you found in your search results. So it will just take you to that next article if you click there. And you will be able to see the same details, your abstract and all the information there that is provided. Okay, so I just want to go back to my previous one, the open access one. So with open access, anyone can access the article. You don't have to be a student of the university, so anyone do have access to these journal articles. So if you click here on PDF, you would be able to download the article. And you can save that as well. Is there any questions up to this point? Any questions from your side? No questions so far. Okay, are you still, do you still see the screen? Everything's still fine? Is everybody still fine? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you still see the screen, eh?
It's still visible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Cornelia. Okay, I will continue. Now we are going back to our page again. I just want to show you when you do a, just want to get back to that page. When you do a advanced search, the internet is quite slow today. Okay. Also, you need to register if you want to save these, if you want to save this search. There's an option here to save, but you need to register for that if you want to save a few articles like that. So if you click there, it will tell you to register on this platform. So if you want to register, you can do that here at the top. Okay, so you can also save your search, and if you want to, you can untick that, and you can only look at the open access as well. So then it will only give you open access articles and not the PDF full text. But they are still good articles. It's just that it only gives you that option. So that's why I said it's always better to leave it on the first option. Select the first option so that you get both open access and full text. And if you go to your subjects, if you click on any of these subjects, so it tells you how many articles are available for that specific subject. If you click there, it will also update the information and it will show you these articles here. Okay, and you will find the articles. Yeah, it's the same amount, 9260. Okay, so now we will go to the advanced search option. The only difference with this is that it will give you the option to select your dates, and it will allow you to have more search boxes. Let's choose global warming, and I also want to display one of the search techniques. I will demonstrate that to you. So I'm going to demonstrate phrase searching as well. So in the first case, I will use global warming, and then to add more search boxes, click on the plus sign, and I will put in climate change. And you can select, if you want to select different options here, title, author, or keywords. I will just leave it on anywhere, and I can custom range my dates from 2011 to 2020. It actually goes up to 2022. So let's select that one as well. And then that is all you need to put in. And then you click on search. Here they actually talk about the different Boolean operators. So if you want to use any of the Boolean operators, you can do that. Boolean operators are simply just the words that you use to combine the keywords. So if it's and, you will use both terms, and it will display both terms in your each article. If it's or, it's normally used between synonyms. So it will display either of the keywords in each article. So, but it will give you more search results because the keywords will be split up. So that is just about the Boolean operators, what that means. And then we click on search. So this is without phrase searching. I will demonstrate phrase searching to you now. Okay, it does actually pick up climate change, but not in all the articles. You see that. So what I want to, okay, so once again, when you get your search results, you will also remember to tick only show you want to show everything, you want to see everything. So that includes your open access, and that's your open access and your PDF full text in Taylor and Francis. Okay, so now it's indicated here because you actually did that on the first page when you started with your advanced search, that you want to see from 2011 to 2022. So let's change our strategy here. I'm going to use phrase searching for the first one, first phrase. So more than two and more words next to each other, that is what we call a phrase. And I included now phrase searching. So it's global warming. The reason for that, now I want to group the word global warming together in my search results. You will see it's in most of the search results, but I just want to show you what it actually does. So if I click on search, and you can do that with any phrase, it will search for that global warming next to each other. So then you get your search results. Internet is especially very slow today. Okay. Now you get your search results, and it also indicates here climate change. It's all together. So it actually groups that word together. So that is what it actually does. So if you are looking for a specific phrase, maybe use both options. Use it with the quotation marks and without the quotation marks. So you will get maybe different search results, but it will allow you to see all the options available. Okay. Once again, this page will be exactly the same as your previous one, the basic search. So you will just go to your specific search result that you want to see, or that you want the full text of. You click on that search result, on that title, and then you will simply go to your PDF here and download that article. What I like about this page, I like the fact that they give you keywords like that, and it actually just sums it up. It brings it all together. It's actually very neat and user friendly. And also there's also an introduction. It also tells you what is in the article. So this is actually a very nice platform to use for research purposes. And this is also, remember, part of your bibliography, your referencing. So you need to take this down, your title of the article, authors, title of the journal, which will be here on the left-hand side, and all the details there, the volume, the pages, everything included in that specific title of the journal. And then I will show you where to find your reference styles, examples, and you can apply it there. Is there any questions from your side up to this point? It is a very user-friendly database, very user-friendly. So you will be able to find the articles easily. You must just remember to click on the title. As I said, also with the open access, by just clicking on the title of the article, you will be able to find the full text. Open access is also available in full text, and you will see the same layout of the article with all the keywords and the introduction, everything abstract included on this platform. I think if we go back to this page, there's nothing else I want to show you. So make use of your limiters as well. So there's also publication date last year, last 6 months. So you will see how many articles was published on that specific topic the last year. So if you go there, it will only show you the articles published for the last year. And you will be able to access that as well. So it's 1,800. We will see now if it will show it at the top here. And then you will be able to download the articles as well. And it's actually very up to date compared to some of the other databases, which will give you maybe more older articles. This one is really quite recent and up to date. And that also says a lot. Why is it doing that now? Okay, I just want to go back to that page. Sorry, I just want to go back to my results. I'm not sure why it actually does that. Let's try again last year. So it should display this articles for the last year, but maybe because I have my date filter was on there. Okay, so now it displays the articles for the last year. So you will see it's all 2021 articles, which is fantastic. So this is really, really, really up to date and recent information that you can use and download. So all the PDFs you will be able to find if you simply click on the title of the article, and you will be able to get all the information here and the PDF. Okay, so once you have all the information for your article, the reference information, also remember to take the URL address, take that down as well, because you will also need that for your referencing. Then you go back to your home page of the library. So I will step down on this page. Is there any questions on Taylor and Francis up to this point? So then I will just step down and go back to my home page of the library website. So once you have all your details of the article, you can consult your list of reference styles, examples. Okay, so that is also on the library website homepage, and it is here under reference styles. So if you click on reference styles, you will see there's a list. Okay, it's busy going. There's a list popping up, Harvard and APA style. So there are a lot of examples here that you can apply. So if you click on Harvard, for instance, it's the style normally used, but also APA is also in use. Login details, and this is the login details that you will use when you log in from off campus on your computer. Okay, and then you get to the different bibliographic entries that you might find, books, ebooks. There's also journal articles. There's all different ones here, but the one I want to show you is for today is the journal articles. So we were looking for one here. I think it's this one with your DOI. So if you click on this link here, sorry, I just want to allow the person into the meeting. So I clicked on that link, and now it will show me the examples. So here it tells you DOI. If it's no DOI, assigned to the online content, include the URL. That is what you have to write down. So it's actually no DOI, and DOI is digital object identifier. So that is what it actually stands for. So it's no DOI in databases. So the first two are the print options, and then you have the ones in the databases, no DOI. We also have the in-text referencing example here, and then you will just simply use the components that you will find in your article, and you will apply that components into your example, and you will use the example as you see it here. Exactly according to the punctuation, everything should be exactly the same. So you just replace this with your own information, and then there you have your example of the reference style, Harvard reference style. So yes, there's also for the APA, so there's a lot of references, and you can simply just go there and have a look and see what is available. If you're using APA, the same will apply. You will have your journal articles, no DOI from a database, and then you will go down there where you see the example in a database, no DOI, and you will use your components to get the final example of the APA style. Okay, is there any questions from the floor here? Anyone that wants to ask anything? The Taylor & Francis is a very user-friendly database. There's not much that can go wrong. If you type in your keywords and you click on search and you make sure that you selected that you want to see all content, then you can't go wrong, because the information that will pop up in your search results will be what is available on that platform. So it's actually quite user friendly and a very nice database to use, because it's up to date. It's really up to date. So yes, from my side, I also want to show you just one more thing while we're on the home page, just for more information if you don't know yet. I'm sure most of you have seen this, Library on iLearn. This is where we place all our tutorials and also other information that we think that the students might find useful. So if you click on Library on iLearn, you will get to this page where you will see guides and tutorials, and there's also information on EndNote if you are using EndNote, and faculty librarian pages. And if you click on guides and tutorials, there should also be a lot of information there on the different platforms. There's also Taylor & Francis online, so you can also get a full presentation, and there's also many presentations there that might be very helpful if you actually get stuck. But this is where you would find the presentations as well, shorter presentations and the longer presentation. But I think if you're happy, if there's no questions from your side, I just want to add my email address in the message box. If you should have a question, maybe afterwards, you can ask me. So I did make a video. Always ask me if you are not sure of your PIN or whatever the case, anything that you want to ask you are not sure of, you can drop me an email and I can reply on that. Okay, I'm sending it now, so you will be able to get that. And if you need any assistance, any further assistance, you can contact me and I can help you with that. But from my side, this is a very short training session because it's such a very user-friendly database, and yes, you can find a lot of information there if you use your keywords correctly. That is also the other point, or the other very important part of research, is the use of keywords. If you use keywords, make sure that you use any possible keyword that is available on that topic. So always find your alternatives, and always try to get as much as possible keywords, relevant keywords on that topic to type into your search box. And in that way, you will definitely get a lot of information that is available on the topic. I just want to stop my recording, and I want to